Good morning, children. Right, we are still in Unit 19 of your IXL book, Speed. We have done question 1 and 2. Now we will move on to question 3. Right. A motorist traveled from town A to town B. They are telling you a starting point and an ending point. Please highlight. Which was 160 kilometers away. Now what do we understand from this? We know that we can do this. We can very simply go and form a simple diagram. Alright, so I'm going to draw a simple diagram that illustrates or that shows us the starting and the ending point of town A and town B. So I just put down here A, and this will be B, and we know that D, which is the distance, is equals to 160 kilometers. Let me reduce the font size. Right. For the first 40 minutes, now we are given minutes, be careful. He traveled at a speed of 72 kilometers per hour. This is your time. Again, we can use our relationship. The distance, speed, time. Distance equals to speed times time. Speed equals to distance divided by time. Time equals to distance divided by speed. Which one are we going to use? We have time, which is here, 40 minutes. And we have speed. So we're going to use speed times time to find out the distance the motorist traveled for the first 40 minutes. But you got to be very careful because now the time is given in minutes. So we're going to change it to hours since our speed here is hours. So this is what I call a blind spot. You got to be very careful with this. So this one will be actually you need to divide by 60 since 60 minutes makes an hour. In simplest form, this will be this will definitely be this will be 2/3 hours. Then now we can make use of our distance speed time relationship and find out what's the distance traveled for the first 40 minutes. So D will be, so I think I'll write it as distance for first 2/3 hour, since we have changed it to this will be, we take the speed, which is speed times by time, and this will be equals to speed is 72 multiplied by 2/3. And what does this give you? kilometers. So distance for first 2/3 hours is 48 kilometers. For remaining journey, something similar to the other problems as well. Remaining journey. Let's go and find out the distance for the remaining journey. Distance. I'm using short form for distance. Distance for remaining journey. We know it's 160 minus away 48, and that will be 112 kilometers. He traveled at a speed of 56 kilometers per hour. This is our speed. We have distance, so we can go and find the time. The time will be distance divided by speed. So time for remaining journey, 112 divide, or rather I will use the formula first, which is D divided by S, and this will be 112 divide, the speed will be 56 kilometers per hour. And what does this give you? This gives you 2 hours. Right, so what is the total time that he took to travel from town A to town B? Total time, therefore be, first he took 2/3 hours, plus now we have 2 hours, so we have 2 and 2/3 hours. That is not what the question is asking you. The question is asking you, saying that he arrived at town B at 1500 hours. So this is actually a 24-hour clock format again. So at what time he leave town A? Okay, we have 2 and 2/3 hours. What do we do 2 and 2/3 hours? We change it back to hours and minutes. So this is actually 2 hours and 40 minutes. Right. So now we need to do backward. Just now we did forward. So I'm going to use this again. Going to use this again. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw another simple timeline. It takes a little while, so just do bear with me. Speed questions normally take a little while, and there are quite a lot of steps, and because I'm using typing it out, so it takes a little bit of time. So I hope you understand. He reached at So what am I going to do? So I'm going to do like that. First we're going to draw up to here. 40 minutes. Okay, so same thing again. Type in here 40 minutes. So if you go backwards 40 minutes, if you go back 40 minutes, what will be the timing here? Well, let me change the font first. So what will be the timing given here? So the timing given here will be, if you count back 40 minutes, this will be 14 to 0. Okay, so I'm going to use font size 10. Okay, so this is 15. This is 14. Okay, so now we're going to actually move back again. We covered 40 minutes. Now we have to do 2 hours. So what is 2 hours? Two hours before this will be 12 to 0. Let me adjust all the fonts for you first. So here would be 2. So count back. So if you're counting back 1500 hours, move back 40 minutes is 1420. 1420, you move back 2 hours is 1220. So at what time did he start? He started at this time. That will be 1220. So your answer will be 1220. He started at 12:20. Take a look at this again. Quite similar to question. This is your question 3. Quite similar to question 2. You first, but this one there's a blind spot. You need to change 40 minutes to 2/3 hours. Because your speed is given in kilometers per hour, you multiply. Then for the first 40 minutes, he actually traveled 48 kilometers. And the rest of the journey is 112 kilometers. Find the time taken for the remaining journey. Add them up together. 2 hours and 40 minutes after changing to hours and minutes. Now we know that he reached Townby at 1500 hours. So if you go backwards, he actually started at 12:20. Again, this one is important. Okay, so go through slowly, pause whenever you need to, and learn at your own pace. Thank you.